HKO Live. Let's debate on the tricky debate.
You must take a side. Neutrality helps the persecutor, not the victim. Silence encourages the bully, never the persecuted. Well, on that note, you're welcome to the tricky debate. Long-distance relationship has its difficulties. Traditional relationship has difficulties too. However, which one emanates better romantic appeal in this technological world? That's our question for tonight. And so we are going to debate on that.
Let's debate on the tricky debate.
Debating tonight are Nana Barnes and Nana Ahuntahun. Nana Barnes is the branch manager for Golden Pride Savings and Loans and a business consultant. She is speaking for long-distance relationship. And Nana Ahuntahun, who is a chief, a land surveyor and a businessman, is speaking for traditional relationship.
Let's debate.
Hello, Nana.
Yes, hello, Harry.
Yes, hello, Nana Ahuntahun.
Hello.
Okay, so today the last time I was accused of being biased, giving some people more time than the others. I'm ensuring that today we are going according to the rules and regulations we have. When you hear this, it means your time is up, so you have to stop. All right?
All right, Henry.
Okay. So who is starting today? I think last week was Nana Ahuntahun.
Nana DL started last week.
All right.
Harry, the name has been changed to DL, so please.
Nana DL. When it comes to debating, it's Nana DL, right?
Nana DL.
Okay. Okay, so Nana Barnes, you start for us.
All right, thank you so much, Harry. And once again, let me use this opportunity to say good night or good evening to our cherished listeners. I'll begin with a quote by Marcel Proust. In a quote, love is space and time met by the heart. We cannot be loved without space, without time, and of course, without the heart. Henry, love is dedication, commitment, and patience. For love to, for it to work between both partners, there must be dedication, must be commitment, there must be patience. And let me also add that love is not for the fearful or the faint-hearted. It is for the both. On this note, let me define what distance relationship is, for the sake of those who have not experienced it before. I can say I'm a product of distance relationship. My partner and I, before we got married, and even after our marriage, we both but so I know more about distance relationships. I experience it almost every day. And I know how it works, and I know how romantic it is. Anyway, distance relationship is a romantic relationship. Is it when one find distance relationship and relationship or close relationship? It's only distance relationships that has romantic relationship attached to its definition. That tells you it is that romantic in nature. It's a romantic relationship where the partners are geographically apart from each other, often separated by a significant distance, such as different cities or states, countries or continents, or time zones. This means the partners cannot see themselves regularly, so their interactions are limited to, most of the time, it's phone calls. They have video calls as well, FaceTime, and what have you. Sometimes we will also use text messages. We have email and letters as well. So, Henry, before I continue, I want us to look at, a tips to make distance relationship work. I want to look at it, then we want to look at how romantic or what makes it more romantic than the traditional relationship. For the sake of those who are in distance relationship and they are encountering challenges. One tip that makes distance relationship work is for you to be able to communicate regularly. That is among the partners. I want to use my marriage or my relationship as a study here. Henry, on a normal day, I sleep with my wife not less than 4 times in a day. When I wake up in the morning, before I get to the office, I make sure she's the first person. I call on the phone, cut from her on the kids, how the sleep for the night went nicely. We share the best for the day. Before noon, sometimes I send her text, romantic text messages. Most times, I call her on the day to find out, especially the work that she's doing. All right? If she are telling me she's the work, to confide in you, and then I'll be able to give an opinion.
Okay, Nana, please, your opening remarks.
Yeah, good evening once again to our cherished listeners, and good evening, Henry. When it comes to relationship or marriage, as we all know, the best one is the traditional one, as we know. When you look to the Bible, when God gave, or when Adam and Eve were together, they were not separated. As soon as they got separated was when the devil was able to penetrate through and then give one of them a bad advice, for which that has made us to suffer up to now, because it was a curse from God. When it comes to traditional relationship, in my opinion, is the best relationship we can ever get as compared to a distance relationship. Distance-wise or traditionally, the best way, or when you are in a relationship, and then when you are married and your wife is with you, no matter the situation, no matter how you even quarrel, no matter how you fight together, you always see each other's face. For which, even if there's a problem, as soon as you see the face, it gives you a more relaxing atmosphere for you to even think something different. Because if you read the Bible says that Emma adinchi webufuso. You get it? So if adinchi webufuso, then literally it means that you don't have to get anger or be annoyed for the following day to come. So the Bible says that simply because the Bible wants us to know that you don't have to spend, or you don't have to get annoyed and then sleep over it and get annoyed. The following day you see your partner, you are still annoyed. But when you are in distance, it makes it very difficult for you to accept that norm too. And when you come to the traditional relationship, whoever offends one another, because you are there, it's easy for you to apologize. In Suya to see how the weather look like and how the weather is. The distance relationship doesn't favor us at all. What's it? People are saying that I don't want to go in much with certain things. That's why I'll come to the next point. But people think that the distant relationship helps, but to me it doesn't help, because traditionally, look at the coldness and look at the songs Kojechi has been playing. It makes you realize that. Daddy Lumba said that. I've forgotten one of the songs that Lumba played. Awaba. And that time, where is your partner? Are you going to do that on phone or video call or sex video? No, it's haram. It is better for you to have your partner close to you than to let your partner be a part of you. I stand of the view that traditional relationship, the one that you always see the face of your wife, the one who always see the face of your husband, and then or your partner that you think, or those that are dating, whatever, the one that you see the face every blessed day is better off than someone who is staying away and then thinks that you just take a phone, make a call. You don't know what is happening. With this, I end my submission.
Let's debate on the tricky debate.
Okay, Nana.
All right, thank you. Before I continue from where I left off, he made mention that Adam and Eve, because they were together and blah blah blah. I want to say that If Adam and Eve were in a distant relationship, sin wouldn't have come into this world. So because they were together, that made it very easy for Eve to give the food to Adam. So meaning Adam and Eve, the relationship at that time was for them to be in a distant relationship. Adam, to continue, Henry, continue from where I left off, on the tips. The second point is trust and honesty. You know, relationship is about trust. So when we start relationship, it's better that you trust each other and are also honest in your endeavors. The third point is to stay connected emotionally. Henry, let's look at what kills long distance relationship. I want to give a bit of education on long distance relationship. Then my last point to be on how romantic it is. What kills long distance relationship is the lack of communication. When partners are apart, when they do not communicate effectively, it will destroy their relationship. And that is the trust issue. Then the lack of intimacy and affection. When they are apart, they need to be able to schedule times, days, that they come together as a husband and wife or as partners. When that is missing, it can also, destroy that long distance relationships. Then when there's a jealousy and also insecurity, when any of the partners is jealous of the other, or they're insecure, or one feels insecure, it can also destroy the relationship. And the last point is lack of commitment. As I said, if you're not ready to commit, to a relationship, it's better you stay off. Anyway, let me also look at some challenges in traditional relationships. My co-debater was also my brother, been messing up a lot of things. But in traditional relationships, most of the time there's communication breakdown because they are all the time seeing each other. How did you see them? Sending text messages, romantic text messages. How did you see them call each other on the phone? Because when you wake up in the morning, I saw my partner. There's no need for me to call her or him to check up on me because I've been when they even depart to their various works. How did you see? Partners calling another partner because he knows definitely I will see him or her when I close and I get to the house. So there's communication breakdown, which is not healthy in relationships. There are also trust issues. In close or traditional relationships, when one partner is caught in the act of infidelity, it affects, or brings trust issues. Because they are close together, you can easily, because I am not, promoting cheating or infidelity. But in such situations, you are easily caught. But in long distance relationships, you can cheat and your partner will not know. The third issue I want to press on is there's boredom in traditional relationships. You want a time with your partner. You say for all the time. You are bored. And it is even causes the men in most cases though to cheat on their wives. Because I see her all the time. No one for them. When they be Bibian kicking. Why don't I go look for something else? So this one challenge in traditional relationships. Henry, I want to reserve the rest.
Okay, then let me.
My brother has just accepted defeat in good faith because it is something that I don't want to even come there.
Huh?
And
Tricky debate.
He has just brought the issue up. He was saying something about traditional relationship or a long distance relationship enables them to cheat. Yes. He has just hit the nail. By using the hammer on top. Traditional relationship always gives the couple the best way of doing their things. Because as he was saying, your wife is just close to you. Cheating will be very difficult for you to do it unless you are somebody who went to St. Augustine's. That's perhaps you forget certain things and you even buy a phone to dash. But if you did not, it's hardly for you to even do or cheat on your partner. And coming to that, he was also making. I don't want to tackle him. Let me dwell on my point. When you come to traditional relationship, you cannot cheat. Cheating is something that is there. Yes, I mean cheating is something that you cannot do away with. It's from Adam's time. Cheating is there, but traditional relationship prevents cheating mostly. Traditional relationship is something that is always the best that one can rely on, because when you wake up in the morning, the first face you see is your partner. Even if you are not married and your partner is within the secondary credit that you are staying, for which you can go to him or her at any given time. Traditionally, you are close to each other. But whereby the person is staying in Accra, that in the morning, who do you see? Who do you speak to? You wake up early in the morning and the first thing that you do, let me take a phone and call. What about if there's doomso and we're not able to call? What happens? What about the network failures? All these things are barriers that doesn't help us even to communicate very well, as he was saying. But as soon as I wake up in the morning, the first face is my wife, my husband, my kids. And so me buefu said then kwa hun kola nenuma ebufu ni time bafo. But whereby you are not staying with them, all of them are staying afar, and you wake up in the morning, maybe there was some misunderstanding between the two of you over on the phone that night. You wake up in the morning, just go and dress up, you go to work. And traditional relationship also help men to keep bathing. As he was saying, the long distance relationship, because also you know, hygiene is something that is the best thing. And for people to be hygienic comes out with most time is a traditional relationship. I also would feel, but it's because just that you realize that I'm just sleeping alone and I don't have anybody to all these things are things that happens when you're having a long distance relationship. So let my brother be aware that I think that the best relationship that you need to get is a traditional relationship, and with this he should support traditional relationship, not cheating. Thank you.
Okay, Harry, thank you.
Thank
You
you
know
very
that
much.
sex always tastes good in long distance relationship. I didn't ask you know. If so it's always tastes good. Harry, and the other point that makes long distance relationship more romantic is the fact that your partner is always looking fresh and brand new to you. I know my brother loves second-hand goods. I know. You may mention of it last week. But I told him I love fresh things. So I want my wife or my partner to look fresh and brand new. And just imagine, you've been away for like a week or two. You come and see your wife in that freshness. You will not put another one for another. Harry, imagine a child from AO after one to the Takado. Let me bring one for another because me will be paid. Martin, that makes long distance relationship, romantic. Harry, let me explain here. The VJ is always tired because one time when relationship, even on the go, I don't know the VJ is always fresh. But in long distance relationship, the VJ is all the time tired. So you come to taste it out, my God. I can't go to be in Takado on Friday, Harry. Even today for Wednesday, on Friday, because I'll be seeing what. Harry, another point is the heightened appreciation is on you, the longing, the yearning, the anticipation of each other. It even intensifies the feelings of love and desire. And these things contribute to making long distance relationship more romantic than traditional ones. We don't want to put on phone. Why should you put on them? They believe you put on. Okay, cool. But the mere fact that you are coming home to be with your partner, you've not seen her for some days. Only for Obusu morale. But then we'll do our friend and then upon not the Peja, Rebeti. So to make the relationship more romantic. Henry, you can't tell me traditional relationship is more romantic than it's a. But then the more you embrace them, but what for like a week, for a month, for a year, isn't right, sir. No, the one the marriage just in this is fantastic. It's long distance relationship. The long distance relationship for me is more romantic than the traditional. You want others to understand. He made mention of Adam and Eve. He said Adam will Togo. He Ghana and Kabana Beliase. He wouldn't have gotten to Togo. What about I wouldn't come back say. But because Adam and Eve were together, and the test what Adam did, Adam was tasted and thinking. This relationship is so romantic, and they all this to understand that relationship is it's full of boredom. Or you're romantic, but how do you even see them test each other? But when there's a distance, you know, the romantic testing, the video calls, the Skype calls with each other, but I can be on the bed, your partner can be on the bed naked, and you'll be seeing each other, you'll be fantasizing. Henry, let me tell you one secret about the relationship. The fact that we call welcome home. When I get to Friday evening, we call welcome home that evening, it's like I'll take it honeymoon. And the Sunday night, going to Monday, I know I'll leave on Monday done. Because goodbye, bye-bye. It's so nice because, you know, Henry, I don't want to talk plenty. Me, I need to understand. You can never compare sexual relationship to long distance relationship. Long distance relationship is very romantic, Henry. Yeah, you shouldn't even talk again. Let's end the debate here. Let's end the debate here.
Okay, Nana, you're concluding remarks for the next 3 minutes.
He did more than 3 minutes because I was just looking at my time. Nevertheless, I just want to let him understand that all that he was saying is not part of distance relationship that he was quoting from. When you are coming from Takrady, your partner is in Takrady, you are in wherever you are coming from, Takwa, and you go to Apawai, and then say no answer. Assuming it will not show no good, that's a danger. Where are you going to pass? There are certain things that doesn't come in when long distance relationship is one of the hell thing ever happened in the world. Because listen, when he was talking, I was just mute because I want him to bring all that he wants to say. When you are talking about traditional relationship, you were saying that as your partner number. Yes, what you were saying, assuming that you are working in Takwa and you are not coming to Takrady now, and you went out and saw a nice, beautiful lady, more beautiful and sexier, for which you have the zeal to have sex at that very particular moment. Your wife is not around. What happened? Cheating.
I don't watch them.
He is just endorsing cheating. Because that moment I can just drive my car from wherever I am. If there's no car, I can just take the trotro, the nearby trotro to the nearby station, pick another car, call my wife to meet me at home, do whatever he wants to do, get back to the office. That is the zeal. When you wake up early in the morning, the best thing for you to do, or the best way to satisfy yourself, is to have your dawn sex, which is one of the energetic way of having sex. If he doesn't know, I'm a sex therapist, and I know much about the time to have sex. It's not about you coming from a long distance. That one is just a zero. It's just something that maybe yache into me baby. It's not about feeling. You get it? It's not about feeling. But when you talk about sex, and then the impact of it, when you are close to each other, you want to work, you've met someone, you are so much interested in the person that I wish that person is, I'm having an affair. Your wife is at home, let me go. You call your wife, you meet in the afternoon, you do whatever you want to do, you come back to the office, you see that you are laughing. And everyone, those close to you will not know, they thought maybe your lunch was the better lunch you got. So you should just understand that long distance relationship helps them to cheat. And if he doesn't know, most people are cheating on long distance relationship. And I don't want to tell, maybe the wife is listening, so I don't want to use him as a case study. Because I can open books whereby his name will be written. so you should exercise patience. I don't want room for cheating. I want couples to be together, love themselves, and then whatever it, when you talk about you from Takoradi going to Accra for 3 days, 4 days, what about if you are on this thing? How did they call it? On leave, and you move from here to Accra, spend about 1 month with your wife. Are you going to enjoy like the way you are thinking of? So please, you should give me a break on that. Thank you.
Okay. So, listeners, who do you think won the debate? I think this is where we'll end our debate. As an unbiased host of this, I'm going to try and say that a balance of the two is a very, very good thing to have. You see, sometimes travel, be away small and come back and see how it feels like. Don't always stay at home and be gazing around all the time like that. It's not really the best. All right. I'd like to say thank you to our debaters, Nana Ahuntahun and Nana Barnes. My name is Henry, and I produce and present this tricky debate on the Orange Lounge. Thank you very much for your attention.
Let's debate on the tricky debate.